Oh, man, Yolanda Adams, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. We got the one and only Bishop Joseph Walker, the senior pastor of Mount Zion Missionary Baptist Church, Nashville, Tennessee, and the presiding bishop of Full Gospel. Bishop Walker, good morning. Happy to have you, man.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to everybody, man. It's always good to be on. I appreciate you. And, of course, we thank God for everybody. What the top of the week this is going to be. You know, I want to talk about coming to your season where you just say, I'm over it. You know, sometimes people love to bring up your past history as if though your history is going to cancel out your destiny. Can I tell you something? God already knew everything about you when he called you to do what you are assigned to do. Don't allow your past to handicap you and make you think you're not worthy to walk into this new season. Everybody had a yesterday. Doesn't mean everybody going to have a tomorrow. But everybody listening to me right now, you had a yesterday. You had a past. And you know what? God literally acquitted you. You know what that really means? It means this. Like in the legal system in the world, when you get acquitted, it means that you are declared not guilty, but the accusation is still on file. But with God, you're declared not guilty, and the file is shredded. In other words, earth keeps receipts, but heaven cancels the account. You might be in a room where people whisper about what they think about you did, or they may still have screenshots and memories and rumors, but you know what? When God acquits you, man, God says, I'm over it. And so today I want you to walk into this season and say, you know what? I'm going forward. I'm over what people think about me. I'm over what happened to me. I'm at a point now. I'm ready to go into something brand new, and I'm ready to walk into the season God has for my life. So guess what? Be encouraged and declare, I'm over it. Let's go get it. Great things ahead of.
Man, Bishop, that's a good word this morning, and you freed a lot of people today because I swear, man, people are holding you hostage of your past, and they don't have the power to make the sun come up or make the sun go down. You know, and I really appreciate that word this morning because at the end of the day, what he thinks is what all that matters.
All that matters, bro.
Yes, sir. Hey, Bishop Walker, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Hey, I want everybody right now to follow me on Instagram at Joseph Walker 3. That's Joseph Walker, the number 3. And let me know you were listening to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
That is good word right there, man. Appreciate you, man. Love you, man.
Love you too, Ricky. Right.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all. Here we go, man. Yes, sir. I love this right here, y'all. All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
News headlines.
Entertainment.
Sports.
It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 12 minutes after the hour, y'all got your front page right here. Alfreda's, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. It's Monday, September 8th. Here's what's going on in the news. After that huge raid at the Hyundai LG battery plant in Georgia last week, where nearly 500 people, mostly South Korean nationals working for subcontractors, were detained, Hyundai has come out and said none of them were their direct employees. But the disruption rattled construction, and South Korea is furious. South Korea demanded their release, and now more than 300 workers are being sent home on chartered flights. So President Trump kind of flipped the script a little.
If you don't have people in this country right now that know about batteries, maybe we should help them along and let some people come in and train our people to do, complex things, whether it's battery manufacturing or computer manufacturing.
He went on to say that foreign companies are welcome to invest, and he'll even make it easier to legally bring in, quote, very smart people, but only if they're also hiring and training American workers. In other news, a couple is facing charges after Pennsylvania State Police say they found 5 children living in what they described as a dungeon. Court records show James and Carly Call are now charged with felony counts of child endangerment and aggravated assault. Troopers say the children, ages 5 to 14, were discovered inside a home in deplorable conditions. Police reported the house had boarded up windows, no beds, little clothing, and scarce food. In other news, if your partner is touched, chances are you are too. A study of 15 million people found couples often share the same mental health struggles. Things like anxiety, depression, even ADHD and OCD. And when it comes to coping, researchers say how you handle it really matters. A new British study found that people using weed to self-medicate for anxiety or pain actually ended up more anxious, paranoid, and depressed. But those lighting up just for fun or curiosity scored lower on paranoia or anxiety. So whether it's relationships or remedies, sometimes the cure can be just as complicated as the cause. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
What's up, man? Hey, shout out to the Las Vegas Aces. Their winning streak is up to 14 games in a row within the WNBA. They're getting hot at the right time. NFL football was off the chain this weekend. The Buffalo Bills scored 16 unanswered points to pull off a remarkable comeback win over the Baltimore Ravens.
It was crazy.
Come on, y'all.
Are you lying? Are you lying?
You went to sleep
Are you
too
lying
early.
on the radio
You
today?
went to sleep too early, dog.
Best game in the last 3 years.
Hey, half
Rocky, are you lying on these people radio this
half
morning?
the stadium left, and they came back and won 41-40, dog.
Oh, my God.
Man, Derrick Henry had one of the best games of his career, and then he fumbled the ball and turned it over. Buffalo got it back. They scored a touchdown on a tipped pass in the end zone. Then they got the ball back, kicked the winning field goal, ball game.
Man, no.
Come on, former Dallas Cowboy Micah Parsons gets his first sack with his new team, the Green Bay Packers, to help Green Bay beat my Detroit Lions. That's bittersweet for me. And how about 41-year-old Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Aaron Rodgers making his Steeler debut by beating his former team, the New York Jets, 34-32. He threw for 4 touchdowns, and he was very quick and short about it.
So there's significance in beating him for you?
I was happy to beat everybody associated with the Jets.
Come on, man. It's what it is. Hey, now,
I'm sure they don't like you either because he was a complete jerk.
Hey, man.
When he was there.
But
And he a complete jerk now. I can't stand Aaron Rodgers.
I'm gonna tell you who's not.
I
a
don't
jerk.
like him at all. He is a complete jerk. You know, the way he treated his head coach and the disrespect on the sideline. I've been following him.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
Yeah. But I tell you who's not a jerk, and I'm excited to say this, man. For the first time ever, 16 black quarterbacks started the NFL season. Wow. It's 32 teams in the league. Half the teams got a starting black quarterback. Let's go now.
About time.
It is what it is, man. Good morning, Brat. How you doing?
Man, I'm good, right? See, the VMAs went down last night, and I got the details all about it up next in the hot spot on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
You can catch me at the hot spot.
it's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 29 minutes after the hour, y'all time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, it's that time of the year again, and the 2025 MTV Video Music Awards went down last night, and it was definitely a night to remember. Really good show, y'all. It was hosted by LL Cool J from New York's UBS Arena. Iconic artists were honored, including Busta Rhymes, who was honored with the MTV VMA Rock the Bells Visionary Award after 35 years. And here's what he had to say.
Al, thank you for being my hero, one of my greatest inspirations, the reason I wrote my first rhyme, LL Cool J. Yeah, I know I usually do these long speeches. I'm not going to do one today. But next time y'all take 35 years to give me one of these, y'all going to let me talk as long as I want.
Bus.
And he brought out Joyner Lucas, Papoose, and Glorilla when he performed, y'all. Check out some of their performance.
Don't this hit make my people wanna
Hey!
Come on.
Don't this hit make my people wanna jump. Don't this hit make my people wanna jump. Don't this hit make my people wanna Buster. What's up, son? Seen the girl rolling. I can't hear y'all. And in the line, your ass is just swollen.
Hey!
Come on,
Woo,
man.
I was
to be
grooving.
so fun.
I'm telling you.
Me too,
it was,
Brad.
It was grooving last night. I was jumping around singing. It was a great show. My girl Mariah Carey was presented with the Video Vanguard Award by Ariana Grande, which was given to an artist for their exemplary contributions and impact. And here's what she had to say during her acceptance speech.
Thank you so much, MTV, for giving me the Vanguard Award. I can't believe I'm getting my first VMA tonight.
That's
I just
crazy.
have one question. What in the Sam Hill were you waiting for? After all this time, I've learned that music evolves, videos evolve, but the fun, that is eternal. Thank you, MTV, for playing my videos.
Yes.
I cannot believe she's just now getting a VMA. Are you serious?
Right, that's why they had to give it a Vanguard. She can't just get any award. And Beyonce and Taylor Swift were both nominated for Artist of the Year, and despite neither releasing new music during the eligibility period, thanks Gary, from June 20th, 2024 to June 18th, 2025. But since the 2025 honors went to Lady Gaga, the two remain tied with 30 wins each for the most VMAs in history. Now, I watched that show last night. It was a great show. The stage was lit so amazing. It was just big. Buster, they had on all red. It was amazing. Mariah performed a medley of her hits. I mean, it was really a good show. Lady Gaga looked amazing. Oh, my God. And what's her name in the beginning? Not Doechii, but...
the girl that was breakdancing.
Oh, my God, yeah.
I forgot her name. Yeah, she showed out, man.
She sing Moo.
Yes. I forgot her name.
Doechii.
Not Doja Cat. It wasn't no Lil' Kim, Ricky. Doja Cat. Doja Cat killed her performance.
Yeah.
You can't look at her as just a regular rapper. She is a star. Like, she is an icon. She performed. She was breakdancing. She was doing all kind of stuff. When I tell you she was dancing like from the Jabberwockies or something.
Oh,
like
she
was killing it. If y'all get to watch her performance. I was like, whoa. She is more, because when she first came out with Moo Like a Cow or something like that, I was like, here we go. She gonna be here today, gone tomorrow. Man, she did her thing last night. She keeps evolving, and I'm proud of her. Like, it was a really, really great show. LL Cool J did his thing, hosting it. Like, it was awesome. It looks so good. It's evolved over the years, and everybody's performance was big and exciting, and it was like nothing boring about it at all. Man, I wish I would have been there. For real, for real. It was really, really nice. All right, y'all, moving on. Damon Dash is claiming he hit rock bottom and has filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy. He say he's staring down 8 figures of debt, but only has a few grand in assets and only $100 in cash. According to court docs, Dame Dash says he owes money to anywhere from 1 to 49 people or companies. He only has about $4K in assets, but his monthly bills are $5K, and overall he owes more than $25 million in liabilities. Now, one of those people he says he owes money to is Josh Weber of Muddy Water Pictures LLC, who was in a lawsuit with Dash stemming from their failed Dear Frank film. He lists Weber in his docs as the creditor, owed $4 million. However, Dame is claiming his former Rockefeller partner, Biggs, owes him an unknown amount of money and says he has other people claims to get money from Chris Brown, Claudia Jordan, Weber, and several other individuals. Dame also has been actively doing interviews and promotion of his new music and film projects. Hopefully some of them hit and bring that man some cash.
But, Brad, my heart weeps for Damon Dash.
Why?
His partner, Jay-Z, is a billionaire.
That's not his partner
Well, it
anymore.
used to be his partner, but he should help my brother ain't heavy. He should lift him and help him.
But they're not partners anymore for a reason. Something happened.
Yeah,
they hadn't been partners for years.
Yeah,
so
but they started off together.
They did start off together, but who knows what happened for them to sever ties?
Think you should throw him a little bone, a little 10 million, a little 15 million, something like that.
But he should help his brother out. You know the picture.
I mean,
he ain't
Jay-Z
heavy.
got a life too, and family, and a whole bunch of people to support and take care of as well.
But not $1 billion worth. He could help that man.
Something happened for him not to be messing with him at all.
Exactly. They have a lot of history, and you never know what happened. I ain't gonna just throw somebody some money that did something to me if something bad happened.
If they started out with you?
Yeah. You obviously messed up with me. We ain't together no more. Something done happened.
Aaliyah.
We gonna wrap up. We gonna wrap it up on that note. For more information on these stories and more, you can go to
Wrap it up on that Atlanta Falcons field goal kicker. But go ahead.
The time now
That's
is
bothering me.
5 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is about that time for Rock T. Joke. That's right, y'all. Joke. Joke of the day. What you got this morning, Rock T?
Why did the kid bring a ladder to school?
Why?
Because he wanted to go to high school.
No.
Come on, Brat.
Man. Man.
You like that, Brat?
I don't know.
Alfredo?
Boy, if Crystal don't file for divorce this morning, you need to call that lawyer right now.
Brought that ladder. You
Right now.
Yes, Lord. Right now.
Man, if you don't.
No, sir.
That was awful.
Don't keep repeating it.
Oh man,
That was awful.
All heard it.
Gary.
I still got my hand under my chin trying to figure it out.
Wow.
You a grown man. We ought to call your parents.
Right?
Right.
Capital G, capital A, capital O, capital T. B-I-C-T-H.
Job. J-O-B.
E-L-G-S-E-S. Eagle!
It's time for Gary's Word of the Week.
And you
All right,
know
so
this,
respond
man.
All right, it's time to expand your vocabulary with the word of the week. And Gary's going to provide us with a new definition and explain how to use the word in a sentence. And Gary, we're happy to have you this morning. Happy Monday.
Yes,
and let the world know how you're going to be expanding our vocabulary this week.
Well, Ricky, this week's word, I'm glad y'all finally got something that I could pronounce, honey, because, I mean, I've heard this word, but I never heard it in a sentence. But this week's word is juxtaposition.
Come on now.
Is that it?
Gary.
Oh, yes, baby. I've seen this word before, honey. Juxtaposition. Yes, now, the definition is the fact of two things being seen or placed close together with contrasting effects. So I'm going to use it, y'all, in a sentence.
All right.
The juxtaposition, the juxtaposition of special...
You're doing good.
The
hang in there.
juxtaposition of Special K next to myself places the most intellectually gifted and the most intellectually challenged within feet of one another.
That's not cool.
Who wrote that?
That's a good sentence.
Not nice.
Gifted and challenged.
That is a good
Who wrote
sentence.
that?
Because it's two things next to each other that are opposites. That's the definition.
One is gifted.
So you saying somebody is gifted and then the other one is
Challenged.
intellectually challenged.
Yeah.
So he's saying he gifted Gary
I see that.
and you intellectually challenged.
Yeah, well.
It sounds like he wrote that.
I think the team wrote that. I think that was
Team didn't write that.
Team Special K wrote
I
that.
think the people, them people in the little office down the hall wrote that.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, honey. I guess, honey, intellectually gifted and intellectually challenged.
But you read that word, Gary.
Yeah.
Juxtaposition.
You did
Juxtaposition.
that.
Who uses that word?
A lot of people use it. Michael Eric Dyson, people like that. Dr. Jason Johnson, people
Rick,
smart
have you
people
used
on
that word?
MSNBC.
Rick,
Never.
have you used
Never. Never. This, and it's a noun and it's pronounced. Okay. And the
it's a
definition, the fact of two things being seen or placed close together with contrasting effect. That's the part I'm struggling with. I can't put that together.
It sounds like don't get too excited about your job. It's just a position.
I just got my annual physical, and the doctor said I'm 6'3", 224 pounds, and I'm 32 years old. That's right, I'm a millennial. I'm the first millennial president and the first person to be younger than their children. And if you don't believe that, okay, boomer. Turns out I have the exact same physique as NFL wide receiver DK Metcalf. I should have known. People confuse us all the time. They come up to me and they say, DK, I loved your latest catch. And I say, no, that's not me. I'm the president. DK is black. I am white. Not orange. I'm white. The doctor confirmed I'm white just like Jesus. And 1 year younger than him, actually. The doctor asked me, he said, just for fun, why don't we see how many push-ups you can do? And I said, okay, no problem. And so I started doing push-ups, and I just kept going. I kept going. He said, please, Mr. President, stop, Mr. President. We can't count any higher. That's the highest number. And I said, I guess I'll stop then if you need me to.
Oh, wow. Yeah, right.
Coming up next, y'all, I apologize. Y'all know not the Anita Baker song. I'm going to tell y'all who apologizing next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hold it.
Half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I want to hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, 5 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's talking about it. It's looking like, y'all, LeBron James has privately, y'all, apologized to Drake, y'all, after their very public falling out earlier this year. And they're saying that the fans are wondering if the bromance can ever be fully restored. Now, for years, they're saying that LeBron and Drake Drake were inseparable. The rapper, honey, was courtside at UNDCAF games. The NBA star popped up, y'all, at the OVA Fest, and they're saying that the two often shouted each other like brothers. They say, but things turned sour, honey, when LeBron embraced Kendrick Lamar's blockbuster diss track, Not Like Us, which was loaded, y'all, with defamatory lyrics aimed at Drake. Now, LeBron didn't just nod. They say he actually came out on the stage, honey, with Kendrick back in Los Angeles, hyping up the crowd, y'all, as the Compton rapper performed the track. Now, for Drake, y'all, that moment reported, y'all, felt like it was the ultimate betrayal. Now, weeks later, LeBron, y'all, is apparently trying to make things right, which is so wonderful. Sources are saying that's close to Drake that LeBron, y'all, has been reaching out through multiple channels. They're saying LeBron reached out and apologized, on one insider said. They said he said it was about his love for hip-hop, and he didn't realize, y'all, how it could have hurt Drake. They said he's sorry and that he wanted to make things up. But according to other sources, they're saying that LeBron texted Drake directly and also had mutual friends to pass along messages. But it's being reported, y'all, they say Drake right now have not responded yet. They say he ain't responded. They say Drake hasn't said much. They say he's been silent about it. And they say, but given how close they used to be, a lot of people, y'all, believe he eventually, forgave Braun. But they're saying right now they were once like brothers, but it's just not looking too well. But my thing is this. If you act crazy with me publicly, why are you trying to apologize to me privately?
I don't even see anything to apologize about. How come he can't be cool with both of them?
Well, these are African-American men that are very sensitive. You know, black men are sensitive.
Very sensitive.
Yes. So, honey, so you need to come on out and you need to apologize to me publicly. I want you to let the world know. I got to shout, honey, that you coming out and let the world know that you apologize to me. So that's how that goes, honey. You know how y'all act, Roxy. You know how you sportsmen
He can be cool with both of them, man. He can be cool with both of them.
Ricky, how you feel about that? Because, I mean, that was a very damaging thing that LeBron did to Drake. Poor Drake, honey, they was friends, and you going to sit up there and holler with the other man, you knowing this man that made a diss track about me, and you going to sit there and be up in his face. I don't know if that's a good look. It's just not.
Yeah, I mean, you can be friends with both people. If you're a real friend, sit down and have a conversation. You know what I mean? Like in private, say, hey, man, I'm friends with my man over here. I mean, just have a conversation.
Yeah, well,
it's just weird. It gets. This industry is real weird. It's a shame that you have to choose sides and all that stuff, and everybody just can't be together and work together, and you can't just like somebody because they are friends with somebody that you don't like,
right?
And it just put a lot of stuff that a lot of people do, put people in an awkward position. So the one that's out here putting somebody in an awkward position, that's the conversation to have. That's the person to have the conversation with. You know what I mean?
Well, we're just going to pray, honey, that they get along because those are two rich men. It's amazing how two rich African-American men can't live in the same neighborhood because one, honey, is upset with the other. So we're just going to lift them up in prayer. All right, moving on. She said, honey, she is a boss. Yes, baby, Miss Gabrielle Zanika said she's a boss now. Now, if y'all know who Gabrielle is, she's the woman who got all that good free money, honey, from Mr. Shannon Sharp, honey. She said call her a boss or a don. Now, she's flaunting all her wealth. Now, people talking about it still. I mentioned it the other day. She's talking about, honey, all the luxury items that she's getting, from Mr. Sharp, honey. She's talking about her $15,000 Chanel purse. She's doing wonderful trips, honey. She's traveling the world and stuff like that. And, she said, honey, she's a happy woman right now. According to the report, they're saying that, with her and Shannon Sharp, he raised eyebrows by getting involved with this teenage model, first of all. And they're saying that, the pair engaged in what Gabby herself described as
how much money she got?
She asked for $50 million, but they said she got like maybe $20 or $30 million, which was change, honey, for Mr. Sharp. But, they talked about that Texas attorney. She got a high-powered attorney and stuff, and she's living a great life, honey. They're saying, she got that massive settlement package, and everything is good, but she said she's definitely a boss, honey. But they said post Shannon, they said he almost lost everything. They said he had to allegedly sell off portions of his podcasting empire, and that includes y'all the Club Shay Shay and the nightcap. They're saying to raise money and stuff. But they're also saying, honey, that this girl, Miss Zuniga, she's calling herself a genuine hustler, and they're saying she may be writing a book, allegedly, honey, about how to get a Dan to all the nice little young European women, honey, because it's easy to get a Dan. Dan.
And what's a Dan?
A dumb Negro. Yeah. So she's gonna write her book, baby. So I say, well, girl, that's cute. Everybody needs to get that book and read it, honey, and stuff. So because she said that in the book, she's saying that, to get a Dan, honey, most of them, their kryptonite is a woman of non-color. So, congratulations.
And that's a kryptonite white woman.
Yes. Oh, they say, honey, that's Dan's kryptonite, honey. Lord Jesus. He'll sell his mama for her. But anyway, we're going to keep our parties lifted up in prayer, and hopefully everything goes well.
The record would tend to support that, Gary.
Yeah, honey. So congratulations, Gabrielle Zuniga. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is coal. On the high end, you say coal, and on the low end, you say yellowish green. That's your color for today.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the tea if you would.
Mucus coal, Gary.
I don't know. I saw that color at the
yellowish
store.
Green for coal. Ew. Gary, that's like mucus.
Beautiful color.
Cereal. I got the wake up call.
It's just not.
I got the wake up call. Y'all give it up for Gary with the tea if you would.
Ew.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley morning. So I got the wake up call. Let's go.
Let's go. Wake up. Wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Get it together. Woke you up this morning, slid you in your house. Your stuff would be better. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. Let's do it. Rickey Smiley morning show. Wanna know where you calling from? So come on and tell us and just wake up.
Hi, this is Kimberly calling from Miami, Florida. I just want to say good morning to the Rickey Smiley crew. Wake up, wake up, wake up!
Hey.
Good morning. My name is Stacey Lane. I'm calling from Tampa, Florida. I would like to wish my granddaughter, Alea, we call her Tutti Frutti, happy birthday. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning. This is Chris from Daytona Beach, Florida. And I want to say good morning to my beautiful wife, Yvonne. I love you so much, and I just can't wait to get back things on the right track. I love you. Have a great day. Mwah. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
It's a whole gang of cities tuned in, locked in. What's yours? Because we gon' let them know. When you at Portland, wake up. And Charlotte, wake up. Let's go. And Raleigh, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, Baltimore, wake up. And Nashville, wake up. Indianapolis, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, appreciate it, Brian.
You welcome, Ricky.
All right, coming up next, y'all, Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. You don't want to miss that. Up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is about that time. But what up, Jeff?
Hey, what's going on, brother? How you feeling this morning?
Man, happy Monday. Happy to have you. Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know.
Man, it's good to be with you. So listen, I feel like my word for today is irony, because there's so much of it. The irony of watching Donald Trump at the U.S. Open as they literally moved the trophy from where it normally is into the Rolex suite where Donald Trump was going to be, spewing all of what Donald Trump spews as he sits under the literal sign of Arthur Ashe. Was just incredible irony to me when you think about who Arthur Ashe was, what he fought for, his advocacy as a queer black man, as a man fighting for not only civil rights and social justice, but with a level of class and intellect and grace and humanity. And that this center stage at the U.S. Open, center court at the U.S. Open is named after him. And this is a place where this person is standing, was just such a level of irony. I thought there was a level of irony last night as LL Cool J opened up the VMAs, telling people that this was a night for music and that everything else should be left at the door, when it has literally been music that all of us, regardless of who you are, where you come from, have been used to express our greatest pain, our greatest joys, our greatest discomfort, the things that we believe in, the things that we fight for, and how I think even out of a desire to have corporate unity for one night on a program, it actually spits in the face of everything that the program was created to do and music was created to do, which is to lift the human expression, those that are comfortable and those that are uncomfortable. And then last but not least is this just this insanity of what we are seeing in Florida as it relates to vaccines. And this, I struggle to say the word brother, but Dr. Joseph, who is with a level of fervor and enthusiasm cheering that Florida is moving to almost tell parents not to vaccinate their children, and creating this reality where we've got kids who are going to be going to public schools, where they're literally going to risking each other's lives as you begin to see an attack on herd immunity if parents don't get their kids vaccinated. I'm not a huge fan of medicine for medicine's sake, but I do realize that there are things that are protecting our babies in these public spaces, schools being one of them.
Right.
And the irony that they are, as Republicans, celebrating creating an environment that makes our kids unsafe is just unbelievably ironic. And so, Rick, there's so much that's happening around us. I think that we're in a place where we have to determine what is our posture for living and taking care of ourselves and our family at the same time that we figure out what is our posture of resistance and what does that resistance look like and where do we use our voices and where do we collectively come together. And it's not going to be the same for everybody. But my prayer in this moment is that each of us listening decides what our resistance looks like, where we continue to plug in, where we continue to teach, where we continue to talk, where we continue to share, where we continue to be collective, because we are just at the beginning of us having to redefine resistance in a way that I don't think we ever have had to in our lifetime. And each of us is going to have to figure out how we plug in and resist, even if it looks different from how other people do. Hit me at Jeff Nation on IG. Let me know how you are planning to redefine resistance in your own space, because we need everybody as this world is going into a direction that just cannot be acceptable, no matter how powerful or powerless we feel.
That's good stuff right there, man. Hey, Jeff, man, appreciate you. Jeff, let everybody know how you can be reached and, and where you're going to be speaking next.
Y'all hit me at Jeff Nation on IG. The next place I'm going to be speaking is the Rickey Smiley Morning Show on Thursday.
Hey, man, you always got to say something smart, man. Why y'all?
Go ahead, Jeff.
Boy, they be doing, boy, he a dirty man. Dirty. All right, Jeff, love you, man.
Love you too, brother.
All right, Rick Smiley Morning Show. Happy Monday. Checking them off, going down with y'all lying on the ones and twos. Hey, what up, y'all?
I'm good, man. You done just got big up everybody, man. I turn up with me in the club them all weekend long. And of course, you hit me up on the gram at JAH Lion Sound.
JAH Lion Sound. Black Tony, what up?
Hey, Shotty, look, I don't want you to, look, don't be attacking me this morning, because this morning I'm trying to show love. I'm trying to show appreciation and love for the love of God and Jesus.
What?
Because God is so good right now. God is so good. Let me tell you something. God look out for folk that don't even deserve it. And I'm telling you right now, I just want to say thank you, Jesus, Lord.
What you thanking Jesus for?
Everything he did for me. I might not even be here right now.
Black Tony for every mountain.
But God showed me he showed me so much grace. I'm telling you, that's what it is. That's what my grandma said. She
Black
said,
Tony,
baby,
guess what they sung
great.
in church? Guess what they sung in church? They held his hand. They hung him wide. They stretched him out. For me, he died. That's love.
That's my favorite song.
I know
That's my favorite song.
What did they say? Rock, come on, rock. They hold his hand. They stretched him wide. They turned his head. For me, he died. That's love. That's love.
And I know you want to sing your song, but this ain't about that right now.
All right, what is it about?
See, y'all playing games. I'm being serious right now.
Okay.
Shotty, I almost died yesterday.
How?
I got hit on a bird scooter leaving the Falcon game. I went to the Atlanta Falcon game, and I got hit on a bird scooter. And let me tell you, everybody out there listening right now, I got hit crossing the street on a bird scooter. Caught told me, yo, let me tell y'all something. Y'all got organ donors on your license? Be careful with that.
Okay.
Be careful with it, shout, because they thought I was dead.
Were you in the Grady?
Yeah, man, the folks thought I was dead, shout, I was unconscious.
Yeah.
They took my liver, my kidneys, and my spleens out.
All of us gone.
So they got your liver, your kidneys, and your spleen.
Yo, they took all of it out, and then I woke up. And they were taking the last part of it out because it hurt. I said, ow. I said, down. And they said,
they didn't
Lord.
even have no anesthesiologist. You felt everything.
I guess it had wore off. They said, damn, he woke. So they told him to come back to the hospital this morning, and they got the lady who they gave it to.
Yeah.
She stay out of town, but she ain't left yet. So they said that they're gonna bring her back in there, take it back out, and put it back in. But they're gonna take probably about 3 hours.
Where she live?
She stay in Columbia, South Carolina. But so they said that they're gonna send me a note to work to be excused absent because they said it's gonna probably take about 3 hours because they got to take it out of her and put it back in me, and then they told me I need to rest up for about an hour, and then I come back to work. So I see y'all tomorrow. I'll be back.
Man, that don't sound right, man.
Now you think I'm finna take you? I ain't taking you nowhere. I'm not taking you nowhere. No problem. Y'all don't use common damn sense. Come on here. So you wasn't gonna tell nobody you signed up for football. You just make decisions on your damn own. I don't have no money for no new cleats. Look in there and get my purse. Why would you take them braids down and you knew you had a performance this weekend? I ain't no damn beautician. Look in there and get them flat irons and come on. What you mean you smashed your hand? You wasn't paying the damn attention. I ain't no doctor. Now get the first aid kit and come on, let me look at it. Hell, I mean it ain't no more. Everybody had their own. Nobody should have ate nobody else's. I'm not no damn chef. Now I'm finna fry this chicken and I ain't cooking else.
Boy, that's my mom.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the T in the clue of the day.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's talking about Raja Key Martin. If that name doesn't sound familiar, Google it. But Raja Key, y'all, is the beautiful son, y'all, the second eldest son of Miss Keke Wyatt, y'all. Well, Raja is speaking out, honey. He is claiming, y'all, that his beautiful mother, Miss Keke Wyatt, said that his teenage cancer diagnosis was karma for being gay. Now, Roger, 23, y'all, he made that statement, honey, in an Instagram post after a clip from Keke's 2023 reality TV show, Keke Wyatt's World, when it went viral recently. Now, in a video on Instagram, Roger told his followers that his mother exploited his cancer diagnosis for personal gain and attention. Here's what Roger had to say.
Put a finger down if you were diagnosed with cancer as a teenager and your parent decides to publicly announce your diagnosis for personal gain and attention, but behind the scenes saying that your diagnosis is karma for you being a part of the alphabet mafia, and if they'd known that you were going to turn out like this, they could have kept their money.
Man. Yeah. I just can't see that come from Keke. I know she's a Christian woman, and with all those kids that she had, I could not believe she would say something like that, but this is what he said. And I had never heard of the term, the alphabet mafia, but she allegedly said that he was part of the alphabet mafia, and, you know, that this is what he was experiencing and stuff or what have you, know. But nevertheless, we're going to definitely, y'all, honey, have to keep all parties lifted up in prayer because it's
keep them lifted up.
Yes, we got to keep them lifted up in prayer, Ricky. But this is a very touching situation, y'all. So let's continue to pray for Keke and her son. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Miss Lizzo, honey, this girl, baby, she gave her TikTok followers a crash course on algorithm, honey, and how they affect what people see on the internet. Now, they're saying, y'all, that this singer, she was disappointed, y'all, because she said that she dropped some new music on Friday, but few people heard it because TikTok's algorithm suppressed her content. Now, she introduced herself in the video saying, "Hi, I'm a multiple Grammy Award winning artist with multiple number ones and multiple platinum plaques, honey, soon to be diamond plaques. And she continued. She said that the music industry, y'all, is in a complete shamble right now. Back in the day, she said the music industry was very algorithmic. She said, but that industry was controlled to a certain extent. She said, now, honey, that we are in the digital streaming age, she said there is no control over the algorithm, and it is stressing people to mess out. She said, herself included. So some people were saying, Lizzo complained, y'all, that she dropped a mixtape over the summer, and she released the deluxe to her mixtape on Friday. And honey, yet there are still people, y'all, who don't even know that she dropped the music. So some people saying maybe nobody don't want to hear it. Maybe it's not the algorithm or whatever. Maybe nobody just want to hear it because they didn't know it was her because she didn't change her look and everything. And I guess if they see
they know it was her.
You think they know it was her? So I don't know about this algorithms. Brat, you in the music. Does the algorithm and all that stuff help your music or what have you? Is that something different? Do you know?
It can. Yeah.
Really? Oh, bless her.
If people start sharing it, people really like it. What they'll do, they'll share it, and then it'll once the algorithm, then all your stuff start coming up. The algorithm works like whatever you look at the most.
Oh yeah.
Whatever you fight the most. I mean, look at like I be like project fights come up on my algorithm all the time. I don't know why, because I don't be watching.
600-pound life stuff.
And 600, now they're showing all these big people being loaded on airplanes with this AI.
Oh, that's all right.
It's like your phone here. You talking about watching my 600-pound life, and all of a sudden it's showing you recipes and all this stuff.
Oh, well, hopefully they get to Lizzo, honey, because we want her to win, honey. She and her music. All right, moving on in other celebrity news. Vivica Fox said, baby, that she didn't take criticism very well when Quentin Tarantino, y'all, cast her as Miss Vernita Green, honey, in his martial art film, Kill Bill Volume 1. Now, Miss Fox, honey, she said that in a sat-down chat with director Lena Waithe, Vivica recalled, y'all, when actress Uma Thurman, honey, grabbed her and told her, listen, honey, not to go off on Tarantino. She said, honey, Miss Vivica said that the experience, y'all, was difficult but fun because she would demand a lot. Now, she also continued, she said, I'll never forget, honey, that we would train Monday through Friday, and, honey, then on Friday, he would critique you. She said, and I didn't like being critiqued negatively. Vivica said that she popped off, baby, on Tarantino one day, and Miss Uma Thurman grabbed her and said, and, honey, after we finished, she said, like, please don't do that again. And Vivica said, honey, I turned into a little witch, honey. She said, I said, he's not giving us any compliments, and I'm tired of working so hard. And Uma said, honey, he could fire you. And that was all she said he had to say. She said, baby, she never complained again. I said, I know you didn't, girl, honey, because that was your job. She said it was a huge learning lesson to know, honey, her place. And she said, play my position and stay in my lane, honey. And that's what Miss Fox did, and that's what made her one of the big stars that she is today. So congratulations to her that she listened and she didn't pop off, honey, and neck jerk and do all the things that.
And they wrong for having on them damn commercials with Ice-T. Them damn car insurance commercial, man.
Yes.
Like the motor done died, and they working in the autopsy room. And
with a motor.
And boy, her and that damn that commercial tickled the living hell out of me.
Ricky, they got to be paying them good because they've been doing it for a while.
It must be a really nice check.
It's got to be a good check, honey.
It's the last part when Vivica Fox say that last line and she cut her eyes over at him. Mm-hmm. It's like she would act. She was going hard with that little part. Then that's right, honey. And she cut her eyes over. Man, that wipes me out every time. I be waiting on that damn. It come on usually when Judge Judy or Judge Mathis doing them judge shows. That's when they start showing them damn commercials.
Yes, honey, they got to be getting a good check.
They got to be getting a good check. They be running the hell out of that commercial.
They sure do, and it's been running for a while now, honey. It make you almost want to go get your engine or diagnosis. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is coal. On the high end, you say coal, and on the low end, you say beautiful yellowish green. That's your color
for
today.
Just absolutely a nasty. It's just bought to you by Mucinex. That's nasty, her. That's just nasty.
But
enjoy your cereal. Enjoy your cereal. Y'all give it up for Gary with the tea.
Finance, wealth, and growth. It's Money Mondays on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Brat, you make me sick.
I ain't do nothing.
You make me sick. What? Because every time you say an animal that lays eggs is not a bird, you keep looking up at Gary over the top of your glass. Man, I can't stand y'all, man. Y'all so petty up in here.
Hey, man.
I hate coming to work sometimes. Every time you read that commercial, you say an animal that lays eggs. That's not a bird. And you look up at Gary, and then everybody else try to turn their mic on because they don't want to laugh in the mic because that's a paid for advertisement.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes,
I can't
Lord.
stand you. You need to grow up and be more mature when you come to work.
Tell yourself that. Let's start with the man in the mirror.
Okay. I'm asking him to make a change.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Janai.
Hey, good morning.
Hey,
Janai, I apologize. Yeah, thank you, Alfreda.
Yeah,
because it's not a good morning because every time she say animal that lays eggs, but it's not a bird, and she keep looking over at Gary, and the way he. Nah, I can't. It bothers me. We need the whole morning show just need to go to individual therapy. It is Monday. We are so happy to have you. Janai, we recently reached the 20th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina, and September is National Preparedness Month. And Janai, we're so happy to have you. And you could, and I just want to throw down, Gary, I'm not trying to be in your business and put you on the spot, but you do not save money. And I'm just wondering, Janai, as I'm personal friends with Gary, he spends money. He go to the mall. He have all of this stuff, and he's not saving. Am I right, Gary, or wrong?
Yeah, but the reason why I do, let's be very clear. Life is short. And, honey, if I drop dead today, honey, somebody going to get all what I have, so I might as well spend it and touch it first, and then you get it.
Do that make any sense?
Well, let me just say this. If anybody here think that Gary don't have no money, they crazy. Because what we know for sure, Gary got some dollars over there. I know that.
Yeah, because he'll never pay for nothing when we go out to eat. Never.
He'll pay for concert tickets neither.
Pay for nothing. He won't buy no coffee, breakfast, nothing. So, yeah, you're right. He got some money.
He make everybody else pay.
I'm going to turn over a new leaf this month.
No, you ain't.
At all.
Hey, so Janai, how can listeners financially prepare themselves for a natural disaster? That bothers me because I did go on Amazon and order a doomsday kit. They go in your garage. Oh, yeah. Are you crazy?
You got your doomsday kit. Listen, so I'm so happy we're talking about this with September being National Preparedness Month. What I want people to focus on here is a couple of things, Ricky. Number one, we all need a financial first aid kit. And what that includes things like copies of your important documents, like your Social Security cards, your passports, maybe if you have any legal documents like a will. You want to have copies of that stuff, but you want to make sure that a trusted loved one has access to those important papers. The second thing is we all need to make sure that we have access to cash in a disaster. So I'm not saying you need enough money to pay your mortgage, but if you could not use your credit or debit card for a couple of days, if you could not get to the bank, how much money would you like to have where you would feel comfortable? So you need probably about 3 or 4 days of money that will make you feel good until you can get back online and start spending money as you normally did.
Oh, my God. The thing. Brat, think about that for a minute.
I know.
That's scary. And that's something that could possibly happen. I was thinking about with this administration, what if the government, man, I've been so paranoid. Like, I got medical supplies. I got, able to get food for 3 or 4 days. Like we get into an emergency situation.
We need that.
Yep.
Oh,
the way things going, it feel like dude could hit a button and everything just switch. And we have to just fend for ourselves. That's how it's starting to feel. But, Janai, I wanted to ask you, how often should listeners review their homeowner and auto insurance policies, and how can they make sure they properly protected?
So, Brad, think about it this way. There is nothing more frustrating than when you have to file a claim with your insurance company and they act like they're not going to pay. And so what we really need to do is be very intentional. We just need to do this once a year. We need to do an annual policy review with your insurance agent. So if you don't have a relationship with your agent, please begin to establish one. Or maybe if you're with a company like Geico where you don't get assigned a particular agent, you still need to call that 1-800 number. You want to make sure that you have the proper coverage. You want to ask the questions, if this happens, if my house gets struck by lightning, if my washer floods and I've got water all over my house, what will happen? What will you pay? What won't you pay? And, insurance is one of those things. When you need it, you need it. You have to have it. Also, for those of you who have made recent investments, maybe you updated your kitchen, you put on a new porch, you need to make sure that you have enough coverage as well. So again, please do that review with your homeowners, renters, and auto insurance policies.
So, Jini, speaking of things like flooding, what if somebody has recently experienced a disaster like a fire or like flooding?
Or a tornado.
Any of those things. What's
Any
the
of those
first thing
things.
they should do?
First thing that you want to do, if it is safe, you want to absolutely take pictures and video. You're going to have to be able to tell your own story. Second, you absolutely want to contact your own insurance company. Third, you definitely want to contact FEMA, and that's FEMA.gov, because you want to see if there's anything else that you're eligible for as far as support. But what a lot of people don't realize is when it comes to your insurance, you only get reimbursed for what you can prove that you owned. So if you have contents coverage, the coverage that's going to cover all your furniture and clothes and dishes and all that stuff, if you have $100,000 in coverage, they're not going to write you a $100,000 check. They're only going to write a check for what you can prove that you own. So it's super important that you're intentional. Walk around your house or apartment. Take pictures and videos so you can prove what you own. It'll be so much easier to get reimbursed from your insurance company.
Oh, Jini, you got to really help us with that one and stuff and all. That's a lot. That's a lot. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, Jani, which insurance company have the best reputation for paying claims? Because I've experienced two, and both of them were kind of good. So, the one that was like a good neighbor, and the other one was like a friend.
So there are a few companies that have a better reputation for paying claims. For homeowners insurance, Nationwide, Liberty Mutual, and Allstate. Like a good neighbor, there you go. Definitely have the best reputation for paying. Now, when it comes to car insurance claims, it's Nationwide and USAA are your top companies. And again, good questions to ask because, listen, we're already spending the money. We want to make sure when we need them that they are going to show up for us.
I know that's right. All right, listen, if you have any questions for Jini Thornton, this is really, really good today. Hit us up at 866-9-RICKEY, 866-9-RICKEY. We're going to be taking your phone calls. Up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's almost time to pull out the Mary J. Blige boots, y'all. Hey, it's Money Monday, and we got financial expert Jini Thornton is going to be joining us, is here with us this morning, and we are so excited. She's going to help you get your money right and get your money tight. Hit us up at 866-9-RICKEY. Let's go to the phone. You're on with Jini Thornton. Good morning.
Good morning. So my mom passed away in October of last year, and I've been paying her mortgage since then. And I'm just trying to find out, because her mortgage company doesn't really know, is that not good? And how do I get that mortgage into my name since I'm the person that's over it now?
Okay. Hey, good morning. Ricky, this happens all the time. We have a loved one who passes away, and the first thing we want to do is hide. And we really need to be doing the opposite. So you do need to contact the mortgage company right away. They do need to know that she passed away. Just as importantly, you also want to notify her insurance company right away. When someone passes away, you want to notify the insurance company within 30 days of the death. Super important you do that. Something crazy happens, they may not pay a claim. Now, back to the issue of the house. Now, Ricky, it gets a little interesting because is there a will or not, yes or no? If there's a will and if she's inherited the house, then it belongs to her. But if there's no will and maybe there's multiple siblings, now that house actually is going to get shared amongst multiple people. So just because you're the one paying the bills in the interim doesn't mean that you become the new homeowner. It does not work that way.
Oh, wow.
So again, this one is a little interesting. I'm so happy though that she called. But yes, contact the mortgage company and the insurance company today. I want you to do that right away.
And sorry for your loss. Our condolences to you and anybody that have suffered a loss. You're on with Jini Thornton. Good morning.
Good morning. So my question is, as a single parent, I'm raising 4 kids on my own, and I'm trying to become a first-time home buyer. What are some ways to help that financial side? to help me become a to become a homeowner if my kids won't stop going through a roll of toilet paper per day?
Listen, I know them kids trying to eat you out of house and home, and we see the work that you are doing. First thing, based on the county that you live in, you want to find out what first-time homeowner programs are available to you, because a lot of times you can even get down payment assistance. They could literally help walk you through the process of all the things that you're going to need to do to get ready. In the meantime, what a great way to make sure that your credit is good, working on getting that credit score. You need to be at least a 640, and then you need to start saving. I don't care if you can only save $5 a paycheck. Have a separate bank account to the side where you're going to start putting money away. But again, please check out the first-time home buyer programs in your county.
All right, y'all, with Jini Thornton. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Hey, this is Rosie calling in from the Arkansas area. Listen, my premium, my homeowner's premium, damn near doubled on me. So, of course, it's causing my household to go up. I'm making the correct changes on fixing up my house, just basically putting on a new roof and doing some changes to outside of the home before I make a grand switch to change insurance companies. Because, again, I feel like I pay way too much on an older home. What should I specifically look for in going to a new insurance company?
Listen, I am so glad that you brought up the cost of homeowners insurance. Nationally, homeowners insurance has gone up, y'all, over 40% since 2019 to 2024. It is insane, the rates, because guess what's happening? Because there's more storms, there's more claims, and so guess what the insurance companies are doing? They're increasing our premiums to help pay all of these bills. It is crazy. So a few things that you need to do. Please don't assume by just changing companies that your rates are going to be lower. I'm not sure if that's going to happen. But that's another reason why you want to do a policy review, because you want to specifically ask your company, what can I do to get my rates lowered? I still want to have good coverage, of course, but what else can I do? And, y'all, there's certain states like California, like Louisiana, a lot of insurance companies are pulling out altogether. So this is a very interesting time because of the number of storms that we're having and the claims. So, again, please contact your insurance company and get that policy review done.
All right, Jini, thank you so much for all this information. Let everybody know that's listening right now, if they have any financial questions, how can you be reached?
You can absolutely follow me on social media at Jini Thornton. That's JINITHORNTON. Y'all have an amazing Money Monday, everybody.
Jini, thank you so much. That was a lot of good information. Hey, we got the mix that'll stay in your head all day. We got that coming up next. You don't want to miss it. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I'm so excited this morning, man. We got a special guest in the building today, and y'all know her as an Emmy award-winning journalist, best-selling author, and the host of her own hit daytime talk show. Y'all, please welcome the one and only Tamron Hall. Tamron, let me just start off by saying thank you for inviting me on your show, and congratulations, and let us know about the new season.
I love it. You know what? We start today, September 8th. That's the beginning of season 7. We're now the longest running solo hosted show in Disney's history.
Nice. Congratulations.
That ain't so.
You know, they used to say it was The View, but The View wasn't started by Disney, and I didn't want smoke from Whoopi, so I struggled to say it for a long time, but now I think Whoopi sleeps somewhere, so she's not going to hear me say it. But it's us. I'm not trying to get that EGOT in trouble with me, but it's our season 7. I'm super excited. People don't realize we do 170 shows for the whole season.
Wow.
And the season starts September 8th. It goes through May. And the vibe is just a conversation. We say we have the couch. If you want to come on the couch and talk, I'm not a therapist. I won't charge you, but I will ask you the questions. And so that's it. And that's why I love when you come on. As I said before, you are so vulnerable. You are so real. And I think that's what people want now. That's why this show, your show, is so successful. People want you to be real. Yeah. We have enough phoniness on social media and other places. They want you to talk.
Okay. Well, I just want to say, hey, Tamron, we love you. We enjoyed being on your show. We enjoyed when you came to our house. It was so fun.
Where's
you always
my
make
baby?
us feel.
Where
oh
is
my God,
baby?
he is at home and
he's him from me.
I'm not. He is too, and he is big, and he's just doing his own thing. He got his own little personality, and he's just everything. So I just want to thank you for always being so cool and so down to earth with us. And I also want to say your show always mixes real conversations with fashion and celebrity fun. Now, what big topics or guests are you most excited about this season?
Oh, wow. I mean, there's so many, but, we have our first interview on daytime TV with Jonathan Majors and Megan Good together.
Oh, that's going to be good.
It is. A lot of people question me behind the scenes, why are you doing this interview? But I truly, truly believe that everyone deserves an opportunity to move forward. And they are moving forward. They have a business together. People thought it was a publicity stunt. Then they got married. His mother officiated the wedding.
Yes.
He's joining the conversation. Yeah, his mother from Texas officiated the wedding. And so now we're going into their life now. And so Megan is coming on. She's about to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Eve's Bayou. And now she's taking us into the world of a different kind of love. She said it's a different kind of love story for her. They've launched this fitness and wellness business together. We know she's stunningly beautiful. So they're going to take us into their world and really try to move forward in this next chapter for them. We also have the Chrisleys, speaking of moving forward, the whole family.
Oh, really?
Todd Chrisley, the whole Chrisley clan coming out to talk about life after this pardon. And I'm very curious, are they broke? Do they have any money? I mean, a big part of what they were doing on TV was this lavish life and, multi-million-dollar homes. And it turned out to be, according to the government, all a fraud. And now they're out. What are they going to do? And how much money did they get for this reality show? I would love to know those things.
Mm-hmm.
So, Tamron, honey, what's the wildest or most unexpected moment that's happened on your show thus far?
So, one time I went to this bar with this woman and she peed on Ricky's couch.
Yes.
Tamron, you're
not
gonna
coming.
you're not gonna ever forget that. But every time you see me or think about me, you're gonna think about that
We
lady
were having a
peeing on
real
my
cute
couch.
lunch. We were having a cute lunch, apple martini. And then it wasn't me. I didn't pee on Ricky's couch. That was not me. I don't care what the internet says. That was not me. I was home with my husband. And Ricky, you want to confess anything? Tell them anything?
I was just there to pay for the drinks. That was it. I didn't do nothing. that was it. Yeah, and I'm so glad that Alfreda's and I went on a date with Alfreda's and her husband. We was just riding around Dallas, hollering. Oh yeah, it was an adventure.
We've double dated, so Tamron knows. He was super white.
I was in the wedding. I was at the wedding. I've been there since day one of this journey.
Yes, that's dope.
Tam, I had to tell Steve. I was like, "Hey, do not get in here white boying. He does not drink.
Well, he doesn't know anything else."
I know. That's so true.
That's so true. Do they have you golfing and things? Because every time I see her, she's like, "Come to the country club. We're gonna go golfing." And I'm like, "No."
Oh, you know her.
No way.
Okay,
We are as close as we are, Brat. We are so different in so many ways, and Georgia is always trying to get me to go golfing, and she says it like that, go golfing, and her outfits, and I'm like, girl, no. Picking me up in her giant Hummer, taking me golfing is not on my dream hangouts with my friends.
Right. Tamron, if you would have seen Alfreda's, her white side came out because they didn't want a drink, and she literally walked around the restaurant asking people, do they want that drink?
Because Tam, Steve was drinking.
Do you remember that night, George? Okay, so once, I can tell you a story. So once Georgia came to see me in New York, remember? We won't say who I was dating at the time. And we went to this club. He got us really drunk, and then we ended up coming back to my home, not with the guy. But the phone batteries went dead. I charged my phone, and the next morning I answered, and this is a true story. I'm like, hello. And Steve says, where's my wife? She's not like you. She's married. Basically, he tried to call me the whole friend.
No.
Yes, he did.
No,
yes, he did.
I was so embarrassed. Tamron was like, if you don't get your husband, he done called us all night long. Mad. She was like, he is calling. I could not sleep. He has woke me. I was
and the battery on my phone had died. He was crying. I finally answered. He was sobbing tears. Where's my wife?
Alfredus, where were you?
I was in
at night.
I was in Tamron's guest bedroom, knocked out. Battery had gone dead.
Oh my
Not
God!
pee on my bed. I would want to say that.
I know.
I was like, okay, so that was a lesson. So if you go out with Frida's, do not make sure you keep her husband's number so you can check in because you would get in trouble like I did.
Okay, all right. So how come every time you're on the show, there's a story? We have so many stories. It's
Always.
pitiful.
Oh my God. Well, I love y'all so much, and I just appreciate the support. And every time I come on this show, of course, my mom's like, oh, they said you was on Rickey Smiley. Now she's going to be like, you was on Rickey Smiley talking about somebody peeing. What's wrong with you?
I can hear it now.
I'm so sorry, but when you hang out with certain people, this is why
That's
you
right.
tell your kids to watch their company, because
That's
you
right.
get around company.
Hey, Tamron, we are so excited about season 7 of the Tamron Hall Show.
Yes.
And Tamron,
Drinks on me. Drinks on me the next day. If you watch, a free apple martini will be brought to you.
and Tamron, let everybody know how they can follow you on social media.
Tamron Hall. That's all. That's it.
That is.
Hey, Tamron Hall, that's all.
All right, y'all. One time, y'all give it up for our beloved friend and who we love and we watch and we support, Tamron Hall.
Glad I'll be hanging out soon at the house. I got to come see my baby.
Love you more. Absolutely. You're always
Bye.
welcome. All right, bye.
I love you.
Love you.
Bye. Love you guys.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, 26 minutes after the hour, y'all front page right here. Alfreda's, what up?
What up, Ricky? It is Monday, September 8th. Here's what's going on in the news. Chicago experienced another weekend of violence with 18 people shot and 5 killed.
What?
Yeah, President Trump used that violence as more proof that the city needs armed troops to patrol its streets. Now, Trump even posted, Ricky, a meme of himself as Robert Duvall's war-loving character in Apocalypse Now. Remember that? He wrote, I love the smell of deportations in the morning. Shypocalypse now. Democrats lit him up, saying it sounded like he was literally declaring war on Chicago. So when a reporter from NBC questioned what he meant, Trump became unhinged.
Listen, be quiet, listen. You don't listen, you never listen. That's why you're second rate. We're not going to war. We're going to clean up our cities. We're going to clean them up so they don't kill 5 people every weekend. That's not war. That's common sense.
But be quiet. See, this is why I couldn't be a White House news reporter. I just be quiet.
Oh, yeah.
Listen. You never
Yeah,
listen.
he talked. Yeah, I saw him talk to April Ryan like that as well. Like when it comes to the black reporters, man, he snapped on them. He talked to them real crazy.
And female reporters, and he hates NBC anyway, so there's that. Governor J.B. Pritzker blamed the president on X and blasted him as a wannabe dictator, saying that threatening war with an American city isn't normal and that Illinois will not back down or be intimidated. And Chicago did push back this weekend with protests and leaders united against Trump's threat to send in federal troops. In other news, Uber is taking cash now, but it's not for everybody. Who even carries cash? Yeah, so it's a new pilot program, Ricky. It started in Cincinnati and San Antonio, then spread to Dallas, Orlando, and Fort Myers. And now Uber has added L.A., San Diego, and San Francisco to the test run.
What they gonna do that in a police car?
Right.
What, you're going to have on some handcuffs and a divider.
But here's how it's going to work. So only verified riders can pay with cash and only top-rated drivers can even accept it. And you won't see that option late between like 11 p.m. and 6 a.m. And you can't change stops or schedule ahead. If you overpay, the extra gets turned into Uber Cash. So there's rules to this.
What's the purpose?
Yeah. I don't even know who carries cash anymore.
No, nobody carries cash. Scared to get robbed and shot.
Right. For info on these stories and more, go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now, here's a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
Oh, yeah, man. Shout out to the Las Vegas Aces, man. Winning streak up to 14 games, tying the 4th longest winning streak in WNBA history. A'ja Wilson set a league record with her 13th game of 30 points or more. Just go ahead and give it an MVP right now. Let's talk NFL football. Buffalo Bills score 16 unanswered points to pull off a remarkable comeback win last night over the Baltimore Ravens, 41-40. Rick, I think you went to bed too early, dog.
Man, I turned the TV off and went to bed thinking Baltimore had that thing wrapped up. Man, golly.
He did. Josh
What
Allen went off.
happened?
Josh said, no. Ta.
Man, that's crazy.
Hey, former Dallas Cowboy Micah Parsons gets his first sack with his new team, the Green Bay Packers. Man, they helped Green Bay beat the Detroit Lions. My Detroit Lions. I'm a little bittersweet about that one right there. How about 41-year-old Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Aaron Rodgers making his Steeler debut by beating his former team, the New York Jets. He threw 4 touchdowns, and he kept it really quick and short and sweet.
So there's significance in beating him for you?
I was happy to beat everybody associated with the Jets.
There it is, man. Jacksonville
You know why I
Jaguars.
turned the game off, the Ravens game off early?
Why?
Because I know a chick looked like Lamar Jackson in the face. And I can't unsee it.
Say, dog. Hey, Jacksonville Jaguars, they win over the Carolina Panthers. Travis Hunter.
Indicator, where it's greater.
Travis was solid. He played on both sides of the ball. And for the first time ever, man, 16 black quarterbacks started the season in the NFL. That's awesome. It's 32 teams in the league. 16 of the teams got a black starting quarterback. That's what I'm talking about. Last but not least, y'all want
Hey, Rob.
Yeah, man.
I was trying to, I text her, and I sent her a picture of Lamar Jackson. I said, are you any kin to him?
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
She take back no with a period, and then the little sarcastic emoji.
That's all I got, man. Brat got the hot spot right now.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
Did she talk like him too, dog?
She don't talk like him, but I swear to God, man.
Did she escape that pocket like him?
I got her address. I'm gonna send her. She did something mean to me, so I'm gonna send her a Ravens helmet in the mail and tell her to put it on and send me and text me a picture.
Shout out to LJ.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Brat.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. As many of you know, there has been some beef between Young Thug and Gunna, and it all stems back to Gunna taking the Alford plea to get out of jail. Well, essentially, Gunna admitted to YSL being a gang in his plea, and ever since then, Thug has deemed him as a rat. Now, Young Thug is speaking out about his disappointment in Gunna after he took the plea in the YSL RICO case. He says after all he's done for Gunna, he should have stood by him, and here's what he said.
I made him a millionaire. I bought his first apartment that he lived in. I bought it with my money. I went half and half with you to buy your mama house. Your mama first house, get her out of the hood. I did that. I just poured my all into him, bro. I gave this more time than my children, bro. I gave him more time than my old lady. Like, I poured my life into these people, bro. I just don't got my twin, bro. I don't got my friends, bro. I'm just up. Right? Nigga who I be with every day, I don't got them no more, bro. And I ain't lose no to a tragic or now. I lost to betrayal, bro. You signing that one piece of paper, signing your initials on this one piece of paper could get me a life sentence, man. I get a life sentence all this piece of paper you signed, bro. Just cause you trying to get home fast.
Wait a minute, Brett. What happened? Oh Lord.
Oh Lord, it's just so much.
Street stuff.
Yeah, it's just street stuff, Ricky. You wouldn't even understand.
Yeah,
we don't relate to it.
When your nerves done got bad already, right? Well, he
I
also
can't take it.
They also heard him dissing Future in another leaked jail call. These people is crazy. Why is they leaking this man's jail calls? He said that he's fake when they're around women, and here's what he said.
He ain't never just paid attention. Me and him ain't been tight in a minute. And it's because he do little lame junk, like call me to the studio. You asking me what to say on the song and how you should start off your song. Then there's girls in the room. Now you acting like you don't hear me telling you that because there's girls in here. Like, just like little fake like that, like little stuff like that. I don't be liking that. I'm a player. Like, when he by himself, he just be all ears, bro. Like, and that's the crazy part. But when people around, he try to ignore it. When there's people around, he'll walk to his room. Like, he do other miscellaneous stuff when people be around us and I be talking to him.
Oh, man. Brett, y'all wasn't beefing like that back in y'all day. Y'all was just rapping and having a good time. This stuff is crazy.
Yeah, it just be a lot going on, and I don't know all of these people to be knowing who beefing with who and who not to talk to and who I'm safe around. That's why I just like staying to myself. I got the few friends that I got, and I'm gonna hold on to them. No new friends for me. It's hard for me to trust people.
And then I went to
so
church
much.
yesterday, and the girl, the praise and worship leader, looked just like Glorilla. I couldn't unsee that. I couldn't unsee it. And then I done Googled Glorilla picture and then looked at the girl up there singing, trying to worship God. Man, I said, man, I don't need me to, my ADHD.
All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at Brat. Coming up next, we got the Praise Mixdown with the White Stone. The time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.